You're listening to the voice of IWA Flip here on Interfed Radio. Welcome to Around the United Nations. With me in studios, Commissioner Scott Anderson. Commissioner, welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me. It's been a bit of a spell, but we're here today. It's good to talk to you. We spent, just a couple of minutes talking before we got on the air.
Just a few.
Just catching up with my buddy.
Oh man, and a lot to you know what? It's like you said, people don't realize how fast the IWA moves, and trying to get these shows recorded with everything going on, with schedule changes, with end of the years, with whatever else we were dealing with. But like I said, we definitely missed out on the spring, but we're definitely not going to let those champions go unrecognized.
Yes, let's do it.
Here we go. Let's get right to this. This is United Nations number 49, spring 2020, league champion, Demia Doom, TV champion. Oh man, it's nice to be able to say his name like this again. Let me tell you, Fortune 500 Eric McFleece. I got a little throwback for Mr. Fortune 500 coming this next cycle.
Oh,
he'll like it. It's back to his rookie days in the NWL, where he'll get a kick out of seeing it. But Brazil champion from the Battle Royal, the son of I gotta watch my mouth here on this show. Bill the Butcher Cutting. Love you to have welcome back, Butcher. I don't know what you and Ezekiel Crane have been planning all this time, but whatever it is, it can't be
devious.
China champion. Late favorite Jacob Vandenberg, Great Britain champion. Oh man, this is somebody that doesn't like him though. This is out of all the people that like Jacob, I can guarantee you the Mongrovian Brawler is not one of them at the moment.
Yeah.
Mongrovian Brawler, our Great Britain champion. The walking legend Ezekiel Crane is our India champion. Welcome. Well, still trying to figure out what happened there, but. Got Thomas and Ben a little worried right now, but it's okay. We'll be good. Iran champion. What it is just a whip? What do you call that? It's a special kind of whip. It's like I don't know. It has that weird tip on it, man. Like
you're talking whips and tips. I'm not getting involved in this conversation.
Yeah, no, anytime
But I will say that I think I want to throw out a theory here. That Akbar specifically goes for the Iran title.
Hey, you know what, Commissioner? You're threading a thin line right there when you're giving away people's especially Akbar's strategies. Oh man.
If I remember correctly, he had by far the most Iran titles.
Huh. That is pretty cool.
And now he's added this one.
Yeah, I mean, certain I guess certain managers like certain titles, like Excavadora. The one right underneath. Let's get to the Japan champion Naol first.
Yeah. As of the end of 2019, he had 7.
Oh, Iran belts.
Yeah, and that was 6 months ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, I know Excavadora hasn't been here a while, but how many times has he won the Mexico champion? Because I know he's one that likes that one.
Oh. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have those figures.
But you see, I'm right there with you. Where there's certain managers that for they like a certain region, so that's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Throwing it back, I know you were a member of the AWL as well. Shout out to Will Wisdom, who runs like a tri-state belt there. So I thought that was and he literally forced people to go after certain titles, which made it hard, bro. Because especially when
I'm not sure. Does he still do that? Because it was American, Canadian, and Mexican.
Yeah. I believe that's still running. And again, shout out to Will for entering his 5th year as AWO commissioner, man. Shout out. But let's get back to these champions here. Let's see. We got from the Battle Royal, Nigeria champion Valinaria, Russia champion Solomon Yang. Nice. Those GOD buddies did well this cycle. Nice. United States champion. Oh man, humongous. Tag team champions. Nice. GOD bringing home 33 and UNL credit. Solomon and the Mongrovian Brawler. Tag team champions. Demon Spite and Demon Anger. Espite and Anger are now COT. Nice.
Yes, sir.
Nice. But it still didn't help bring down Skullfire and Psycho Bolt, huh?
Well, yeah, it most certainly did.
They lost?
They won the series.
Them?
Yeah.
No way.
The Demons of Raid, yes.
I thought Psycho Bolt and them took them 3-1.
No, reverse that.
Oh, what the?
Yeah.
I mean, not that I don't like Espite and Anger, but I was kind of rooting for Psycho Bolt and Skullfire there. Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
6-man champions, Naul, Valinaria, and Jacob Vandenberg. The boys are back in town, bringing it down. Putting it down, baby. TV 6-man champions. Look at these guys. GOD. Finally, Ezekiel Crane's bringing the boys together again. Crane, Solomon, and Ford Rucka. And Battle Royal winner, Demia Doom. Oh, man. 49 came and went so fast. Now, 49 was leading up to our pay-per-view, yes?
Yeah, 49 is where the pay-per-view matches took place. If I may make one final comment on our title page, I want to mention the fact that Solomon Ying won tag with Mongrovian Brawler and then won TV 6-man with Crane and Rucker.
Nice.
Like, it's hard enough to win tag and 6-man, but he won a tag and a 6-man with different partners.
Dang. Now,
not easy.
Full disclosure. I know we like to have our full disclosures here on the show, and I think right between these two, I should say this because
let's have our transparency.
Now, I don't know if I missed it. Maybe it was in a Bronze Age bulletin, and maybe I just missed it. But I was actually going to challenge for the UN titles this cycle.
Okay.
But I had no idea who to team up with because I don't even know my own guy's nationality.
And it was supposed to be in the report like 4 cycles ago.
Shh, don't say it out loud. Shh.
I'll make myself another note.
Anyways, I am now going to officially tag slash my guys with like an N and an I, just so I know, like, all right, cool. At least maybe somebody will. Oh man, and it's horrible. I mean, I know we had mentioned it way back about adding nationality to your to the name of the character, like the Hawaiian Delight or like the Italian Nightmare, and I didn't want to do that because obviously I wanted to just not do that. But
I will say the Associates 106 and 107 are listed as one of the both listed in the top strategy averages, and Thomas Escobar is from either the United States or Canada, and Benjamin Felix is from somewhere outside the United States or Canada.
Aha. Yeah,
so let us remember that in Cycle 50, the Associates had trash talked in Cycle 49 and were included in the Trash Talkers highest strat average.
Nice.
Not that I would ever forget to, post in my report who is from where and who is national and who is international.
But we you know what? I love the Bronze Age so much that I made it I added it to my to like my checklist of things that I need to do every cycle.
Yes.
And as much as I love Timmy, I came after you, Timmy, and I got two chances at you. I got the one in the RWL. I know he was the league champion in the RWL, so he lost to a bunch of people. But
Okay.
I don't know if too many of them are actually going to go back and go for the bronze, for the RWL All Star title.
Well, I believe I'm glad this came up. I believe our RWL commissioner, who is amazing, takes care of those title matches.
Oh.
And what I can only say I feel like is what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I'm going to steal that. And from now on, if a team challenges for the world tag titles and wins a non-title match, I will take care of the title match the following cycle.
Oh, where's that whistle? Like, where's the alarm? Like somebody sounds something. Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah. Because you see the other one that I came after, and Timmy probably thought he was being slick because his monsters in the Living Nightmare League they're like the Mongrovian Brawler and Solomon Yang. They just they're interchangeable. So he's been interchanging a couple of his tag partners.
Oh, okay.
And he won league with one set, but that wasn't the set that had the Living Nightmare Terror Tag titles.
Oh, see, that's a little sneaky, but it's smart.
Yeah. So I went after both of them, and I got you, Timmy. I'm coming for both of those this upcoming cycle.
Got to get up pretty early to get the wool over Flip's eyes.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm coming for you, Timmy. But all right. So next on the list is going to be McFleece and Naul. What did I say that out loud?
Well, if we want to talk about commissioner titles, we have some news there. So nobody challenged Naul and McFleece just yet.
Ooh. I like this. This is getting all right. Here we go. Wait.
So what do we want to do next? Who's running the show?
That's why I had to pause. I had to take a deep breath because get overexcited sometimes. So brief. Do we go over 50 first? Did Commissioner Champions? Okay, perfect.
Let's go over 50 title front page, and then we'll talk about the pay-per-view.
Nice. Let's do it. All right. Oh, dude, why did you let this guy back? Is this
rough all around?
6, 7?
I think it's number 6.
Oh man,
which is crazy. He only came into the league maybe a year and a half ago.
Wow, my goodness,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, His even his own family has said it to me. I was like, when I heard it from, I was like, he's like no, he's like, he's the better manager, and I was like, huh, interesting. He's like, yeah, that's why he only has to, have a few. I'm playing a different game. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, shout out to Bill the Butcher's manager there, winner of 10 free matches. Way to put us all to shame. Ah, man. TV champion, Mr. Traveling Man himself, Vladimir Verkempt.
Who won IWA US title with that. He had a 501.
Nice.
So congratulations to vexing Vladimir Verkempt.
Bringing home some extra gold to the UNL. Nice.
Yeah. Excavadora was our first IWA US champion, and now Vladimir has been our second.
Are you kidding? In the whole time it's been here?
In the whole time, in 50 cycles, the UNL has had 2 IWA US champions.
Man, I got to throw this out there right now that we're saying this, but for anyone out there that is claiming or even suggesting that the IWA is dying or in a state of emergency, I have no idea where you're playing. Come to the bronze. Like, holy moly, where are you at? I mean, this place is banging right now. I remember when I had the MML way back in my infant days of the Interfed, 50 cards would get you into the top 10.
Yeah, we've talked about that. Yeah, and I mentioned in our Bronze Age chat, the 10th place league this cycle had 77 cards.
Oh wow!
There was, I forget who was number 11.
But I actually know it was the LSL with 73.
Okay, so LSL had over 70 cards and didn't crack the top 10. I believe there were 16 leagues that had 60 or more cards.
It's awesome.
I didn't even keep track of the ones that were 50. There were several more that were over 50.
Yeah, no, the IWA, in my opinion, is right now is at a peak. I mean, we've said it before, but yeah, this is definitely it's a good time to be here in the IWA.
Yes, sir.
Brazil champion from the Battle Royal, the masked monk himself, Walter McGinn. China champion. Nice. Keeping a belt on his around his waist, Solomon Yang.
Yeah, yes.
Hey, Great Britain champion. Who's this guy? Ban Felix. Nice. What? A belt. India champion, Skullfire. Iran champion. And I know I'm going to mess this up eventually, but I will definitely try to be careful when I say your name, Mr. Ford Rucker, but you just don't make it easy. Japan champion from the Battle Royal, Richard J. Rancher.
He's a Texas tycoon.
Just the fact of calling him Richard.
Well, he is a Richard. I mean, like,
he definitely is.
He's definitely a Richard.
Oh man, Mexico champion, awesome Lex Logan.
Nice. Yeah, he's an inactive wrestler. So somebody challenged an inactive wrestler.
Live and learn. Live and learn. Now,
I'll probably be asking IWA to drop him.
And I hate this. I mean, obviously, I've been the victim of getting dropped mysteriously by the IWA, but not. I mean, I guess I should be careful because I know a lot of people, are in and out. But yeah, I wish if somebody was inactive. I mean, I'm assuming they're inputting stats into the computer somehow, some way. Like just tank one of his holds.
Yep.
But oh well, the conversation for a different time. Nigeria champion. My buddy, my friend, my pal, Mr. Rex Redwood. Got a little something going with that guy right now. Let me tell you.
Not just an add-on, by the way. I don't know. We're not doing trash talk.
Hey.
But Rex was none too happy with us. He was not happy with us that we said he was a good addition.
Yeah.
And so I would like to take this opportunity to officially apologize to Mr. Redwood. And please don't punch me like he did the picture of me.
Oh. It's man, I'm telling you, man. My two buddies are gonna find themselves. Oh man, in the back of their head, they think they're the big shit, but yeah, I don't think they're gonna survive this one.
It's not looking good.
Not looking good, bro. Not looking good. Yeah. So Russia champion from the Battle Royal, Duboston. Duboston. United States champion. Damn it, humongous. Nobody beat him.
Apparently, he was able to retain. He lost a few matches, but he must have lost matches to people who had higher regionals.
Lucky.
Nobody could take the United States title from him.
I tell you, that never happens to my. Nice. Look at this. And so the only match they won was the last one? Psychobolt and Skullfire?
Well, the series, if you're going to say they went 5 matches, then it was 3-2. They lost 3-1, but then they would have won this match 5.
Well, a nice what is it?
Consolation prize.
Consolation prize there. $23 in UNL credit. So I'll take that. TBT. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys. Bill Butcher and Walter Monk. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna survive? Nice. These guys retained?
No, they moved up.
Oh, okay.
They were TV and now they're 6-man.
Now tell me you won your 6-man by beating some scrubs?
You betcha.
Son of a God damn it.
You know me. You know I'd be challenging them scrubs.
Dude, I ended up one time, I didn't even challenge scrubs, but I ended up fighting, I forgot who in the LSL. And it happened that I won, the TV. And I was like, I didn't challenge with those guys. But nobody else challenged scrubs. Nobody else is challenging scrubs in that league. So, even me beating some other random team by 30 points gave me that title. I'm like, what? Oh man. And I remember that tip, and a shout out to Wes and James for the GNL, because I remember when they found that out, that was like
they took it from me, sir. Shout out to those two guys.
No, that's exactly what I was about to say. Is like when they found out that was your strategy, they started applying it, and they started.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I mean, there is no strategy. Definitely don't do that.
It's in the rule book. It's just not everybody has read it verbatim. But Tad has. Let me tell you.
If I may, as someone who has gotten more into the report game, it's a good idea to challenge scrubs, even if you're going for like PPF, because if you don't, chances are good that you could get like a 516 or 521, and then if the TV tag or TV 6-man move up, it's going to go to whoever won by the most.
Yeah. It's a strategy that I would definitely recommend. I just wish I had another partner. I gotta get a partner. Oh man, gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this Ezekiel Crane person. Let me tell you. Battle Royal winner. Cough. Walter Monk. Dang it! Save something for the rest of us.
Yeah. Well, and this being the 50th cycle of the UNL, we had a couple special little things. One of them was that the Battle Royal winner got a little extra cash in his pocket. Hey, $50,000 instead of $30,000.
Nice. So. Now, here's the beauty of this. And again, not to take anything away from any other commissioner or whatnot, but this is your baby. Like, these 50 are under your name. Like, these 50 are... Yeah. That's the beauty of it. I mean, so I'm glad the IWA opened up and gave you some extra perks for a job well done.
Thank you. In addition to that, I hope everybody got their 10 extra scrub wins if they took a match deal. So you got 50 matches for $12, right? Nice. And then in addition to that, every manager gets 5 free matches next cycle because we had over 50 cards.
Nice.
So everybody gets 5 free matches in cycle 51. Cycle 51 is also a bonus scrub cycle. So if you will allow me to calculate, that is a total of 65 matches for $12.
Scored. You know what? I will say this. Shout out. I mean, I've already, like I said, if you aren't here yet, it's, probably because you really don't like Tuesday leagues or you don't like bronze for whatever reason. I get it. Everybody, like I said, I've learned to understand that this game is played by many a people in many a ways, but holy moly, if you're in the Bronze Age, the match deals that are available to you are, I mean, obviously the UNL has probably one of the best in the game. I've heard it from other managers, so it's not just me saying it. The RWL, shout out to Commissioner Goldstein, aka Sean McAbee, for having another great match deal there for his managers, and joining the game. Better late than never. Commissioner Brandon Madden in the LNL, who just managed to scrape up a match deal for that league. So shout out to all you guys, man.
Yeah, all 3 leagues. Yeah, I second that. I was very happy for Brandon that he was able to secure a match deal. He's worked very hard since taking over the LNL, and the league is fantastic. And obviously I'm biased because it's a Bronze Age league, but Brandon's awesome. And if you're into that kind of, supernatural, uncensored type of stuff, then LNL might be for you.
Oh yeah, no, I think you led the way with the crossover collision, with reaching out to leagues even outside of the Bronze Federation, and I thought that was awesome. Shout out to Commissioner Goldstein and the RWL, who, in his short period of time as commissioner, has had pay-per-views with the AWL, recently with the Yellow Jacket League, and now shout out to Brandon for reaching out and bringing a pay-per-view to the LNL versus the WWL. So just the way you guys are not only working amongst the bronze and just bringing the product of the Bronze Age to everybody, but at the same time not shying away from extending the arm out to different leagues outside of the federations is beautiful, man. It really is. It says a lot about the way the game should be played.
I couldn't agree more. Thank you. Hopefully, that's one of the things that the Bronze Age is doing and will continue to do then, is that type of collaboration, that kind of respect for the other places in the game that are also doing good work.
Amen. Yeah, no, definitely. Now, I mean, what does it say about the character of Aaron McFleece to just I mean, is that the I mean, I know we're not getting into trash talk yet, but I mean, that write-up that you guys came together to do, wow. Where's my notepad? Take out your notepad. Are you using a Google Voice to record your notes nowadays? Whatever it is you're using to record, read that trash talk, take some notes, because dang.
I hope people enjoy it. It was a lot of fun for the four of us to write, so I hope people enjoy it and are pleasantly shocked.
Yes, well, but we'll save that for the trash talk. We'll leave everybody in suspense for now. And if you haven't read the trash talk, then before you listen to the trash talk show, yeah, go treat yourself. Go treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Yeah. Now, obviously we went without 49, so I know 49. We didn't talk commissioner champions, but do you want to talk commissioner champions first, or you want to go over pay-per-view results and then kind of like incorporate that with the champions?
I think we normally talk about the commissioner champions next. We've kind of went off script a little bit today, but that's okay.
Hey.
I hope our listeners don't mind.
No,
we can do champions next.
It's a double show, so we had to go a little bit off. So let's see here. International champion. We have a series right now.
Yes. Well, I can't talk about the international series without talking about why that title is vacant. Which I know we talked about it.
Go ahead. I won't say you're a mean commissioner until you say it. I mean, I won't say.
But since we didn't have a show in 49 where like the new series started, Jacob Vandenberg held the international title for 18 cycles, which is an entire calendar year. Was successful in 6 defenses, in addition to winning the title. But this last time, in cycle 46 to 48, he was challenging for the United Nations title, which he won.
Nice.
So in a similar fashion to, Ultimate Warrior winning the WWF title at WrestleMania 6, and then having to vacate the Intercontinental title, the UNL bylaws state that someone cannot hold both the United Nations along with the Can-Am or international titles. So that international title then, after Jacob had successfully defended it, became vacated, and now we have the Marchand La Hitman de Belgium competing against Valinaria to become the new champion.
Nice. Now, just to clear the air, because I know that was something that was in play from the get. I mean, you had mentioned it even before it became a possibility. And then when we saw it get closer and closer to actually happening, I know I gave you guys, gave the league a hard time about, stripping poor Jacob Vandenberg. But when and I want to say this as nicely as possible, when the structure is in place, it makes things like this a lot easier to deal with. Yeah. Because it wasn't like we were trying to be malicious towards Jacob. As a matter of fact, Jacob's a good friend. We definitely don't want to, just take belts away from people. But it was already written in the, like you said, in the bylaws. It's written in the rules that we that govern the UNL. So it made it easy. So congratulations to Jacob. Know that like I said, you never lost that officially. So you're always going to be an international champion in our hearts, brother.
In our hearts, yeah. I would, if we want to look somewhere outside of wrestling, it would be like if a senator ran for president, right? If you win the presidency, you're no longer going to be a senator. You've moved up the ladder, right? And so when you move up the ladder and you take the big prize, you vacate the international title, which Can-Am and international, don't get me wrong, super prestigious, very hard to contend for, very hard to win.
Oh yeah.
But when you're talking about the big one, you're talking about the United Nations title.
And I'll be honest with you, I mean, I mean, as much as I've seen Jacob and the success that he's had recently, seeing him bring home that United Nations title is awesome. I mean, that's Now,
Sure.
I don't know how that's gonna, play out. Having recently come together with their new little group that we'll get into, but looks like him and Naul get to test the water,
fighting it out in the best of three. Yeah. Jacob is defending United Nations title, cycles 49 to 51 against Naul, who I'm not gonna say they're friends. You'll have to listen to the trash talk portion.
But definitely a part of the same stable.
Perhaps. While we're talking about Jacob Vandenberg, I think now is the good time to mention that he also recently became the Bronze Conqueror. So shout out to the UNL for taking home a Bronze Age title. Thank you, Jacob.
I don't want to.
Brandon can get off.
Shut up. Oh man, yeah, we've been giving the UNL a hard time but I said it. It's going to be tough to take that from them. It really is. Yep. I've said it from the beginning. I go, not that we don't want the UNL to win it, but it's a tough SOB, so it's going to be tough to take it from them.
Yeah.
Now, Can-Am looks like
humongous. Yeah. Successful title defense in his against, I believe it was Assassin in 46 to 48, and so now he is defending against his good buddy Buford Blackwood.
Ooh. Now,
Black Mass versus Black Mass for the Can-Am title.
Did you notice that in that match? I don't know if you've been paying attention to this Assassin guy. Have you got a close look at the walk?
At the walk?
Yeah, I mean, dude, I know, certain characters in the UNL leave a certain mark and just impression. And after getting punched in the face by him, seeing him walk away, I can honestly tell you that I remember that ass from somewhere. So, just okay. I'm telling you, bro, that ass looks very familiar. I was on the floor when I got punched in the face, and I'm not saying anything more right now, but
okay.
Yeah.
Can I have one guess?
Oh man.
He is a national character. So if I get one guess, I'm gonna say Steve Rogers.
Steve. No, it's definitely not Steve Rogers, but he does have blonde hair like Mr. Rogers.
Okay, well, when you were talking about a certain, body part, I thought of Steve Rogers.
Yeah,
because if ever there was one of those to remember, Captain America.
Yeah, America's ass is definitely memorable.
But,
I love it.
But it seems like, Humongous and Buford Blackwood have kept it very respectful. I thought maybe it would, create a rift or create a conflict, but they seem to be not having a problem going against one another.
You just wait till I chop down a redwood and it falls in between them two.
Oh,
wait, what? Where'd that come from?
Uh-oh.
Where'd that come from? What?
Our television champion, Excavadora, did not defend the title this cycle in cycle 50, but will defend the title next cycle against Walter Monk McGinn.
Now, was there a reason for his non-defense? Did he?
Yes, there was. The wrestler that won the Battle Royal in cycle 49 is no longer in the UNL.
Aha. That makes sense.
So Excavadora was the beneficiary of that and did not have to defend the title.
You know what? If I looked at when they canned out your upcoming matches, if I looked down on the list and saw that guy, I would probably
I might hit the road too.
I would have hit the road.
I mean, that's what Jake Sabo did.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude,
done, Sabo.
Nothing but love for Jake Sabo.
Yeah.
So, I have to say, on behalf of Naul, it was a rough cycle for World Tag.
They came for you, huh?
They did not win the Knights of the Bronze Age.
Oh yeah, the Blitz sisters kept that one, huh?
Yeah. And in addition to not winning the Knights of the Bronze Age, they are no longer the World Tag Champions. You heard it here first, folks. I haven't posted the cycle results on the UNL board yet. And if you're not on the UNL board, why not? Be on our UNL board. Check out what the action. But the new World Tag Champions are Solomon Ying and the Mongrovian Brawler.
Ooh, interesting.
It's actually Solomon Ying's second World Tag title. First time with this pairing.
Nice. Well, I'm glad they're going after it. I mean, Ezekiel Crane from the beginning. I mean, when they came, they said they were coming for all those commissioner titles. So I'm glad that they're definitely still chasing them. Definitely. I mean, I think we had mentioned that, how in terms of what makes, certain places special to play. And I think there's enough people here that chase those titles that makes them more prestigious and, actually makes them relevant to our gameplay. And that's what makes it different than other places, and I try to explain that as much as I can to other people. It's like, look, I go, if no one's talking about it, then it's irrelevant. But when you have titles like this that people are chasing, adamantly talking about it, and it makes it relevant. I know Black Mass is chasing that title. I know that they're, going after it. It just makes it that much more exciting.
Well, and we've talked about it before, but if I can just mention, maybe you've got a first-time listener, thank you for tuning in. Part of what makes the commissioner tag titles a little bit different in the UNL is that you have to team up with another manager to challenge for those titles, which creates a lot of unique pairings. So that to me is one of the things that has been a lot of fun with the World Tag titles and going for them, seeing who teams up.
Oh yeah, I think I mean I know we've kind of pumped them up because they've made such an impact throughout the IWA. When we saw them come to the UNL, it was like, this works. Seeing both of those two managers take, two of their hottest superstars and just bring them in as a tag team. In any other place, it doesn't mean as much. But when they came here to do it, it was like, oh, this is, yeah. Like I said, I
up the bar a little bit.
Yeah, and it forced, Sean and Brandon to like really pay more attention to, all right, cool, we got to really knuckle down here. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm having fun with it. I'm glad to see Naul and McFleece make that venture, and hopefully hopefully 106 and 107 find a tag team. Figure it out.
While we're talking about World Tag, this is a good time, if I may deviate once again, to let everyone know I had a manager question, because Naul and Aaron McFleece lost the World Tag titles. What if another team beat them in a non-title match this cycle? Do they still get a world title shot? And the answer is yes, they do. If you read in the report where it says how you challenge the tag champs in a non-title match. If you defeat the champs, then you will challenge for the World Tag Team Championship the next cycle. Does not say it has to be the same champions.
Nice. I like it. I like the clarification.
Thank you. So we do have several teams that can challenge the new champions next cycle. Would you like to hear who they are? Or
I most definitely would, yeah.
Okay, because we don't have to, but we will. With the ability to challenge next cycle, which I guess now that your esteemed commissioner is going to send those in, these teams will challenge Balinaria and Vexing Vladimir Verkempt. Oh, brother. I will double check. Is Walter Monk McGinn, is he a national wrestler?
You're asking the wrong guy here.
That makes me think of The Simpsons. Oh, that was pretty funny. Here, let's go back. Your esteemed commissioner is having a bit of a brain fart.
It's okay. It's okay. You know what? We're and one of these days, I'm gonna put the list together. We'll know, and most of them. I mean, we know. We know Texas is from U.S. We know Lexing is from Russia. We know Naul is from Budapest. Where was Naul from? Naul's not from Budapest.
No, Naul is from the United States.
Son of a.
Walter Monk McGinn is an international character. He's actually challenged for the international title. So unfortunately, that means that he and Ezekiel Crane do not qualify. Sorry. They did defeat the champions, but they don't qualify. Ezekiel Crane and Ford Rucker, however, did beat the champions. Oh, but that was in a title match, but they didn't win by the most. So should they get another title match next cycle?
Interesting. Yeah, no,
that's a good question. I'll think about that. Note to self.
Do you get 2 championships?
Well, could you get another opportunity if you defeat the champs in a title match, but not by the most, and therefore don't win the titles? It seems only fair that you could have another chance.
Yeah, especially if you defeated them.
Right. I'm leaning yes. Yes. But last, but certainly not least, Blackwood and Humongous have a title shot next cycle as well.
Oh, damn it. Yeah. Well, good while it lasted.
You had one cycle, brother. That was good.
Dang. Oh man. You know what? I'm gonna figure out a way to get Rex involved, because Rex Wood seems like he's being left out, and if Black Mass is leaving him out on purpose, we're gonna figure out how to get him involved. Sign him to a temporary contract.
So So that sounds like 3. I guess I thought it was more than that, but unfortunately, Walter and Ezekiel are one national and one international. And also, Assassin and the Pennsylvania Vampire beat the champions, but unfortunately, the Pennsylvania Vampire doesn't trash talk. Oh, so they don't get a title shot. You have to
gotta trash talk. Gotta make yourself relevant around here. If you know what, if you don't like the microphone, it's okay. You can still play here. Just not eligible for those TV and commissioner titles. So, oh man, it's been a long time, Commissioner. It really has, and I think we're right around that.
Are we in an hour already?
No, we're at 45, but I think we have enough time to get it in. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll talk pay-per-view results, and then we'll have to cut it off.
Or we can do some tournament talk, and then do the. I mean, it's been a while.
Global tournament time.
You got it, Commissioner. We got to get at least who's won, because it's been a while.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'll stop yammering on, and we'll get to business. Winning global tournament number 43 on a hot streak, Aaron McFleece, 10 free matches. Winning global tournament 44, 10 free matches, Akbar.
Nice.
Both of those wrestlers will be eligible then to participate in the global gauntlet match that will take place in our next pay-per-view, where the winner will receive over 100 free matches, as well as an opportunity at the United Nations title, provided you're a trash talker.
Nice.
Boom. Psycho 45 winner is either Aaron McFleece or Jacob Vandenberg. I believe it's Aaron McFleece. Let's just double check these numbers here. They both had the same strategy total, so now we're going to go up to the Battle Royal. Who finished better in the Battle Royal?
Jacob, I believe, right? Jacob won it. No. Walter won it.
Walter Monk again. Let's go to the Battle Royal. Fortune 500 did not do so well in the Battle Royal.
Whoops. He was so busy.
But Jacob didn't enter the Battle Royal. So our global tournament 45 winner, Aaron McFleece.
Nice. Even after getting thrown out 4th in the Battle Royal. But he was in it.
5th.
But
he got thrown out 5th.
Sorry. But he was in it.
But he was in it. So congratulations to Aaron McFleece.
Gotta be in it to win it.
Gotta be in it to win it. That's what she's. And so, global tournament 45. Global tournament 46. I've got too many pages up. You ever do that? I have too many tabs open.
It's between. It's going to be Humongous and. Ooh, that's a Jack? No. Or did Dubustan beat Humongous?
Was it Boston?
Yeah, it was Boston versus Humongous.
Okay, so Humongous defeated Boston.
And then the other one is Archie versus Jack Edison.
Jack Edison.
Dun, dun, dun.
Archie.
Nice.
Archie and Humongous will compete in the finals of Global Tournament 46. So, getting a little bit ahead, but thinking about our next pay-per-view, Global Tournament 48 winner, the Global Tournament 48 winner will be the last one who is eligible for this year's gauntlet match.
Bro, I could have sworn we just had the shuffle and Global's greatest and everything like a month ago. This thing's flying again.
Years fly by, yeah. We have our 3-year anniversary coming up. Should I mention that we have something special for our 3-year anniversary?
More anniversaries?
Well, hey, we had our 50th cycle, and then I'm like, you know what? 2 cycles later, we're going to celebrate our 3rd year anniversary. And, I could have put them together, but if I put them separate, I got more stuff for our managers. So that's what I did.
Nice. That's the way to do it.
The
Take notes.
IWA, thank you to the IWA, ever gracious, approved 3 matches for $1 if you take a match deal. So in Cycle 52, you can get 36 matches for your $12 and your 20 scrub match it wins. So three matches for $1.
Can't beat that right there. Oh man. All right. Now, Commissioner, we're gonna round this one up. I know we haven't talked about the pay-per-view, but I think we can kick off the trash talk with kind of like the pay-per-view results. That'll lead into some of those angles that either escalated or terminated at that pay-per-view, and kind of lead us into the trash talk and what's coming.
Yes.
All right, guys.
I like it. I agree. We had our Rumble match, $3.5 million in iCash, and we'll kick off with that.
Yeah, because that I think that's a big part of this upcoming story arc. Because, yeah, let's do it. All right, guys. Perhaps. You've been listening to the UNL Around the United Nations League Commissioner Report / coverage with Commissioner Anderson and myself, IWA Flip. We'll see you guys next time.